I never knew I never knew I
Mic check, 1, 2.
I never knew I
Who'da knew?
I never knew I
Fuck with the thought.
never knew I
Motherfucker comes out,
I never knew I
sells a couple of million records.
I never knew I
Motherfuckers hit the ceiling.
I never knew I
I don't do black music, I don't do white music. I make fight music for high school kids. I put lives at risk with a drive like this. Put wives at risk with a knife like this. Shit, you probably think I'm in your tape deck now. I'm in the back seat of your truck with duct tape stretched out. Duck the fuck, wake down, wait till the spray jump out. Put it over your mouth and grab you by the face. What now? Oh, want me to watch my mouth? How? Take my fucking eyeballs out and turn them around? Look, I'll burn your fucking house down and circle around and hit the hydrant so you can't put your burning furniture out. I'm sorry, there must be a mix-up. You want me to fix up lyrics while the president gets his dick sucked? Fuck that, take drugs, rape sluts, make fun of gay clubs, men who wear makeup. Get aware, wake up, get a sense of humor. We're trying to censor music, this is for your kids' amusement. But don't blame me when little Eric jumps off of the terrace. You should have been watching him. Apparently you ain't parents. I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid. I never knew get him to slit this wrist. I never knew get him to hit this bitch. I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid. I never knew get him to slit this wrist. I never knew get him to hit this bitch. So who's bringing the guns in this country? I couldn't sneak a plastic pellet gun to customs over in London. And last week I seen this Schwarzenegger movie where he's shooting all sorts of these motherfuckers with an Uzi. I see these 3 little kids up in the front row screaming go with the 70-year-old uncle. I'm like, guidance, ain't they got the same moms and dads who got mad when they asked if they like violence? And told me that my tape taught him to swear. What about the makeup you allow your 12-year-old daughter to wear? So tell me that your son doesn't know any cuss words when his bus driver screaming at him fucking him off words. And fuck was the first word I've learned up in the 3rd grade flipping a gym teacher the bird. So read up about how I used to get beat up, Pete on me on free lunch and change school every 3 months. My life's like kinda what my wife's like. What? Fucked up after I beat a fucking ass every night, Ike. So how much easier would life be if 19 million motherfuckers could be just like me? Cause I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid. I never knew get him to slit this wrist. I never knew get him to hit this bitch. I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid. I never knew get him to slit this wrist. I never knew get him to hit this bitch. I never knew I'd have a new house or a new car. A couple years ago, it's more poor than you are. I don't got that bad if I'm out, do I? Fuck shit ass bitch, cunt, shibby doo wop. What? Skibby the bebop of Christopher Reeve. Sonny Bono, ski horses, and into some trees. How many retards will listen to me and run up at the school shooting when they piss at the teach? Her, him, was it you, was it them? Was it me, Slim Shady said to do it again? Damn, how much damage can you do with a pen? Man, I'm just fucked up as you would have been. If you would have been in my shoes, who would have thought? Slim Shady would be something that you would have bought. That would have made you get a gun and shoot at a cop. I just said it, I know if you do it or not. Cause I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid. I never knew get him to slit this wrist. I never knew get him to hit this bitch. I never knew I would get this big. I never knew I'd affect this kid. I never knew get him to slit his wrist. I never knew get him to hit this bitch. How the fuck was I supposed to know?